माननीय सदस्यगण, मैं सभी माननीय सदस्यों से आग्रह करता हूं कि संसद के भवन के अंदर प्ले कार्ड लेकर आना हमारे नियमों के खिलाफ है। मैं फिर नियमों के तहत जो संसद में नियम बनाए उनके तहत आपको आग्रह करना चाहता हूं कि आप सदन से बाहर चले जाएं। मैं फिर आपसे बोल रहा हूं, सदन से बाहर चले जाएं और सदन से ये अपेक्षा करता हूं, मैं सदन से अपेक्षा करता हूं कि हम नए सत्र में शुरुआत कर रहे हैं, नए अनुभव से शुरुआत करें। मैं आपसे कह रहा हूं, आप सदन से बाहर चले जाएं। मैं आग्रहपूर्वक कह रहा हूं आपको, और सभी सदस्यों से भी आग्रह करना चाहता हूं, इधर से भी और उधर से भी, कि प्लीज नो, सदन में प्ले कार्ड नहीं चलेगा। आप अगर सदन चलाना नहीं चाहते तो सदन नहीं चलेगा, लेकिन यह तय है कि इस नए भवन के अंदर प्ले कार्ड नहीं चलेगा। सदन की कार्रवाई 12 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
So Lok Sabha has been adjourned till 12 p.m. and this when the speaker took note of the kind of sloganeering that has been witnessed by the opposition, including some MPs resorting to raising placards as well. The speaker says this is not going to be allowed. Now, remember, the Prime Minister began with his opening address today. He said the results of assembly polls have shown that people have rejected negativity. In fact, he urged the opposition not to vent the frustration of defeat inside the parliament. And shortly thereafter, inside the parliament, we saw several BJP MPs sloganeering for the party, sloganeering Baar Baar Modi Sarkar inside the Lok Sabha. Quickly thereafter, the opposition resorted to its own part of sloganeering while raising placards, and hence 12 p.m. is when the Lok Sabha will resume. Mohit Bhatt continues to stay on with us. The Prime Minister, Mohit, said that he requests all MPs to come ahead and join in this winter session of Parliament with the utmost preparation. He says this is the perfect opportunity for the opposition to raise its queries, questions, talk about its demands, talk about what it's objecting to, essentially what the opposition, he says, has failed to do the last so many Parliament sessions.
Well, yes, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he reached for the first day of the winter session of the Parliament, while speaking to the media, he basically talked about the assembly results in the 4 states. He stated that the people have rejected the negativity, and he also asked the opposition not to vent the frustration of defeat, to take out that particular defeat frustration inside the Parliament. He also stated that the opposition should not protest just for the sake of it. It's a time that we need to come together. We need to make sure, we need to ensure that the Parliament runs smoothly. But as soon as we saw the scenes coming in from Lok Sabha when the Parliament convened, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was given a grand welcome by the BJP MPs, where Modi chants were being raised, and after that we saw that how the opposition party leaders also started sloganeering, and they came up with the placards. Lok Sabha Speaker clearly stated that the placards will not function in new Parliament. This is something which they should not be doing. If they do not want Parliament to function, that's okay, but the placard should not be should not be displayed. Now, after that, Lok Sabha Speaker has adjourned the Lok Sabha till 12 p.m. So as soon as the session convened on the first day of the winter session, and as soon as Prime Minister urged the opposition not to indulge in the protest just for the sake of it, and instead work together for the betterment, given the fact that if they will not allow the Parliament to function, it will halt the road to development of our democracy. But it seems that Prime Minister's word did not have any bearing on the opposition, and now the opposition parties, as soon as the Parliament convened, they started sloganeering, and after that the placards were being raised, and now the Lok Sabha has been adjourned till 12 p.m. Now, Prithvin, we also need to understand that how the bills replacing the IPC, CRPC and the Evidence Act are to be placed in the Parliament today. They were to be tabled in the Parliament today. So around 12 or 1, those bills, the Bharatiya Nyayan Sahinta 2023, will be tabled in the Parliament by BJP MP Nishikant Dubey, who was also the part of the committee which drafted the bill. So we have to wait and watch when the bill is being tabled, what exactly will be the reaction of the opposition. Okay. And hence, with the scenes that we have just witnessed, it seems that this will again be a very fierce session where the opposition parties again will come face face to face with the Treasury bench, and today also
bills
we know
will be taken up for consideration, will be tabled. In the next few hours, perhaps 12 p.m. is when Lok Sabha will resume. Mohit, apart from that, like you said, the Prime Minister began this winter session with his address and, in a sense, a message to the opposition. He spoke of how they must not went out the poll frustration defeat in the Sansad. He said this is a golden opportunity for the opposition. Let's quickly listen in once again.
लेकिन कृपा करके बाहर के पराजय का गुस्सा सदन में मत उतारना। हताशा निराशा होगी, आपके साथियों को आपका दम दिखाने के लिए कुछ न कुछ करना भी पड़ेगा, लेकिन कम से कम लोकतंत्र के इस मंदिर को वो मंच मत बनाइए। और अभी भी मैं कहता हूं, मैं मेरे लंबे अनुभव के आधार पर कहता हूं कि थोड़ा सा अपना रुख बदलिए, विरोध के लिए विरोध का तरीका छोड़िए, देश हित में सकारात्मक चीजों का साथ दीजिए, अच्छी उसमें जो कमियां हो उसकी डिबेट कीजिए। आप देखिए देश के मन में आज जो ऐसी कुछ बातों पर नफरत पैदा हो रही है, हो सकता है वो मोहब्बत में बदल जाए, तो मौका है, ये मौका जाने मत दीजिए।
So while he urged the opposition not to protest for the sake of it, those are the scenes that were witnessed in the Lok Sabha shortly after the winter session of the parliament began. But the Prime Minister made it very clear that the opposition plays an equally important role in a democracy, and so the opposition must make the most of it. Listen in.
मैं करबद्ध प्रार्थना करता रहा हूं कि सदन में सहयोग दीजिए। आज मैं राजनीतिक दृष्टिकोण से भी कहना चाहता हूं कि आपका भी भला इसमें है कि आप देश को सकारात्मकता का संदेश दें, आपकी छवि नफरत की और नकारात्मकता की बने, वो लोकतंत्र के लिए अच्छा नहीं है। लोकतंत्र में विपक्ष भी इतना ही महत्वपूर्ण है, उतना ही मूल्यवान है और उतना ही सामर्थ्यवान भी होना चाहिए। अगर मैं वर्तमान चुनाव नतीजों के आधार पर कहूं तो जो विपक्ष में बैठे हुए साथी हैं, ये उनके लिए गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी है। इस सत्र में पराजय का गुस्सा निकालने की योजना बनाने के बजाय इस पराजय में से सीख करके पिछले 9 साल से चलाई गई नकारात्मकता की प्रवृत्ति को छोड़ करके इस सत्र में अगर सकारात्मकता के साथ आगे बढ़ेंगे तो देश उनके तरफ देखने का दृष्टिकोण बदलेगा।
The BJP most certainly is encouraged by its triumph in the assembly elections, the results of which came out yesterday. The opposition also most certainly will be redrawing its strategy this winter session of the parliament. We keep a sharp focus on that. A quick break. We'll be right back.